Yahoo, everybody been here, and welcome to Call of Cthulhu. It's only been a day. Well, it hasn't been long. If you guys are curious, it's going to take a bit. So, the very first video, some of y'all are going to question why it is very short. I don't know if I explained this in the second episode. I had a glitch. A lot of people have been going through, and I just had to restart the game. But I sat there for 20 minutes. The original video was 46 minutes long. I cut it, luckily. But, I could not click on any of the answer things, and I'm really scared that's going to happen to me. Another thing, and at the time, I had no access to anything that could, like, I could edit it and do that. Now I actually have something. Stay away from that dang thing. Oh Jesus, you're a claustrophobic mofo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What is welling up inside me? I feel it in my head and in my body. Crash!
You.
What do you want?
Sleep. That's all.
Sleep. You don't want to leave?
No. Have you seen the storm that's brewing? I'm fine here. Except for one problem.
You want sleeping pills, right?
Yeah. And in exchange,
I can make noise.
Lots of noise.
I love the ways of
Draw
it.
the guards to your cell to allow me to escape.
So, you in? Find something to make me sleep, and I'll take care of the guards for you.
Is it the noise that disturbs you?
No, it's the nightmares. We all have them here. That's what wakes us up. And afterwards, there's no way to get back to sleep.
I'll find you some pills.
Go look in the storage room. There must be sleeping pills there.
Poor guy.
Locked. Exactly what I need.
Oh God, that laugh freaks me out. I hate that laugh so much. So I think I have 2 done, right? Yep, 2.
I can still increase the load.
Oh, it's just that I was like, am I still having the thing? Yep, you can still see my mouse pointer. If y'all know what I'm talking about, look over at the left side of the screen. You'll see my mouse just kind of pop out of nowhere. Oh my God.
Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine? The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs?
Oh, Jesus. I think Fuller has to do something with the occult. Oh God. He freaks out in here. That's... Whoa. I hurt my eyes. He like... Wait. There's one thing I have to say I dislike about this game. If you don't have it blistering loud, you aren't going to hear it too well.
He'll find me. He can see me.
Let's calm down, please.
No, no, no!
Time is just information, dear Francis.
What's the shambler?
Kill me!
What?
It's locked.
If you don't kill me, he will.
My poor friend, I fear your mind is lost forever.
The green gas leaves from here and it runs through the whole building.
Holy snot, y'all got so loud when I entered in this room. What the heck? God, am I the one that heard that? God, I'm sorry, y'all.
Perfect.
I hate things that I have to crouch down for. Just let me do it, like... Really? You claustrophobic mofo. Like, even I'm not this claustrophobic. No, yes, I get scared in tiny spaces. I'm a big dude. I'm 6'2".
It's impossible to break this chain with my bare hands. This lever must turn on the gas machine. There's nothing happening.
I don't understand how that is breaking such...
Control wheel is missing. This valve controls the pressure.
Really? Ah.
The control wheel is missing.
Why are they all missing? I'm gonna move my mouse pad, really cutting off circulation in my wrist again. I need to get a better mouse pad, or just lower my desk or something. I had it raised because I didn't like it because it was. I have to look down to see it. I don't know, I'll just go around. I want to deal with that claustrophobia. Yeah, see, I knew there was going to be something in here.
I've only got one lever to push. It's locked.
Do the lighter. It's not too much and it's not too little. Like, it's not enough to... It's not like this. Like, this is too much. Especially this. Unless I don't think it runs out. That other one runs out. Tinder's still in there. I see his feet. I like how he lockpicks. I think it's a cool aspect of the story. Let me actually try and see if any of his any skills, available skill points. See, I need books. I should have done this. So I'm definitely gonna play this again, but I think I'm gonna do these two. Everything to those. I don't know why I have a feeling that that'll help. Forget you have to validate your character.
Perfect.
Then you have to hit it.
With these chains on your wrist, you can't escape.
Not even a little, Jesus. Oh, that means that there's something here. If y'all see that little tiny question mark in the bottom left corner of my screen. Pizza Mosaka.
could use this control wheel to turn the valve I saw.
Forgot I had that. I think because you can go from walking and then do that, and then just makes life a little easy. Sure.
Where do they keep their sleeping pills? My new friend's sleeping pills. Scopolamine, morphine, opium. Nothing but common drugs.
Come on, show yourself.
Wow. So I'm being so quiet. I'm trying to. I'm gonna go in here for a second. Just try and think. I need to go. Oh yeah, I need to go in the kitchen. I don't know why I need to think. I don't know why I had to think about that. I was trying to put it in a logical standpoint and see if it was truly needed. Dang it, that guy can just see me right there, then. Okay, I want you to tell you something. I know for sure you could get your shoulder in there and reach that. Okay, not for sure, but I know you could try. Also, crap. So he goes in circles. But you can't do sneak. Gotta get over there. Maintenance room and the guards room. Walk away, man. I'm gonna beat you, you don't walk away. Is it time? I think the last... I want to see, where do these wires go? Oh, they go to the individual coils. Like, why is...
Who's there?
God, I shook so bad. Even though I hate that with like a true passion, I really like it.
Zoology, esotericism, mineralogy. Sarah Hawkins. She was a patient here. Dementia? Self-inflicted wounds? Anatomy, anthropology, nothing surprising.
Oh,
I've got what you want.
Show me.
There. And remember, they don't come for free.
Don't you worry, you'll have your diversion. Go on now, go hide yourself. The crows! They're everywhere! Make them go away!
God, man, I didn't know that those would be that fast of a diversion.
What carnage.
Dang.
All the levers are activated. Why did all the music just, like, completely cut out there? Oh, really? I've gotten so much for medicine. Right, I don't have any points. Thank you. Means I'm level 2. Yes. That should draw the attention of the guards. I should hide.
Damn it!
Anyone blame us?
No. Sanders.
Doctor, is that you?
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me, like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
You're Sanders, aren't you? I heard you from my cell. What did they do to you? What does Fuller want with you?
The doctor? You think it's the doctor who scares me? The doctor wants to heal me. But he's the one who's crazy. He wants to restore my sight. He wants to give me back my eyes. And yet I told him that I didn't want him. I do not want to see it anymore. The real culprit is Sarah. Her accursed paintings.
He's talking about the Shambler.
You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
I don't know. What a wonderful.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong. It was not an invocation, but a revocation. But she failed. And that's what counts.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. Don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Shambler.
Knew it.
Sanders.
Knew it.
Pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me.
Sanders!
What the? Oh, Jesus.
What hell?
Oh my God. It's like Oculus style. I mean, Outlast.
I gotta...
Calm down, my
This is
dude.
insane. What killed him?
I love his glasses. Or the glasses that they put on him to keep him from scratching his eyeballs out anymore. I don't like them because what they do. I just like them because they look cool. The mouse only appears on the left. I'm just really confused about the whole thing. I swear to God, if I see Fuller, why do I hear a low gargle? I mean, fuck.
Damn! The gas! Oh, my head.
Later. We need to move on.
I didn't hit the escape key. The escape key, like... I wish you could access your diary while it was loading. I think that'd be a cool feature. What in the hell? All I have to say is Leviathan. That's a Leviathan. Looks a lot like the Leviathan from Subnautica.
Who goes there? That nightmare again. I need a drink.
Hey, Colden.
Who knows what he could do if what you say is true?
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Did I sleep long?
The day's only starting. It's fine.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
I have flashbacks. They haunt me.
What did they do to you?
There was that Dr. Fuller and a nurse. Blood everywhere. My legs, the pain, I couldn't bear it. I was screaming. They injected me with something. I woke up at the Institute. Bradley was there.
And how you scared us. You seemed demented.
You likely woke up during the anesthesia. No wonder those memories haunt you. What in God's name were they doing to you?
What happened afterwards?
When I woke up the second time, I was in a padded cell. That's where you found me, Doctor. After you released me, I got a good look at what's in store for the patients of the Riverside Institute. Hallucinogenic gas pumped into the cells. An infernal machine. Horrific medical experiments.
Impossible. Dr. Fuller would never do such a thing.
You should believe it, Ethan. What Mr. Pierce saw is precisely what I've been trying to prove. Did you discover anything else?
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins?
This guy's scared. He's breathing so hard.
This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably
Hey, look.
how they met.
This is the
Plan
only
on
thing I
having
hate
dinner
about
at
this
the
game.
Sanders household.
Not talking
Please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
He's right. We can't ignore the truth.
But it could drive her mad.
Better madness than ignorance. Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between
feel like
her
I think she's
husband's
gonna kill
death
herself.
and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
Hey, 3. Which one did I just do? Oh god, my sanity is so low. What? I missed one? What the hell? Ritual death of Francis Sanders. Oh, so if they're deceased, they turn gray. Shit, Brian. Oh, hey, look, so the normal one's gone. Charles Hawkins is still alive. I want this guy to give me a drink, man. This guy's a freak. They're in a coma. I strongly believe.
Let us go now and learn the truth about what's happened.
The other night's events are still confused in my head.
The good teenage boy in me says don't. The bad teenage boy says, alright. Hey Siri, flip a coin.
Heads.
Alright, wait. Heads, I have a drink. Tails, I don't have a drink. Hey Siri, flip a coin.
I thought not.
Hey Siri, flip a coin.
It's heads this time.
I think she's supposed to say it every single time. Hey Siri, flip a coin.
Heads.
Yep. Hey Siri, flip a coin.
It's tails this time.
Oh, okay. Never mind. It partially is randomized. I like how our kind of base is now this area. No, I still want to kind of explore. I'm hoping for a medical book. I want an occultist book actually. Because if I would have been a higher level occultism stuff, I could have told them that Sarah was part of the occult. So I can leave from anyway, that's kind of funny. I'm gonna leave from downstairs just to... Nah, I'm just sit right here, there's no point. Sanders residence. Why does this remind me of the SCP Foundation? What was it? If he sees, it's the cowbell. If you hear it, you see him. Like if you see it, now he can hear you. If you hear it, now he can see you. It's that really weird. I'll have to look it up.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here. You know each other.
Our paths crossed, briefly. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, Detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me.
I do.
May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
I'm gonna tell the truth.
He started raving, screaming that a dimensional shambler had found him.
Oh, mercy, that story again. Why have him interned?
That was when he began to convulse and twist with pain. Or terror, it's hard to tell.
I beg your pardon?
I'm not really sure of what I saw, or what I didn't see. But it's best that you weren't there.
I should have been there. What you're telling me is outrageous. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
No, that's rude.
Mrs. Sanders, I understand your grief, and I extend my deepest condolences to you. But I had nothing to do with the death of your husband. I've just arrived on Darkwater. I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
The death of the Hawkins family? You mean it was not an accident? This accursed island knows only tragedy after tragedy. You, too, would be advised to flee it like the plague. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it, I would urge you to make the most of your visit. Because I count on ridding myself of that thing as soon as I can.
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
Sorry, I didn't mean to rub on the mic. To my chest.
Did she really care for him after all? The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
She's not happy. That's Sarah. This painting must have called her. She's not happy. Very aggressed. Whatever word you use for that.
Frances Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even? A house of artists. Sanders' accession register.
Excuse me.
He wrote beside the Shambler. Finally. What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting? He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom?
I think it tricked his mind in wanting him.
Was she jealous of Sarah Hawkins?
I think she was. Oh, I got it. Right there.
He didn't want Sanders to have the painting. She must have felt devastated.
Poor dude.
A house of artists.
It seemed like he seemed like a really nice dude. I really liked the character.
The Shambler. I need to see it.
Poor lady. Honestly, you better not daggone pick that lock.
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids each time I shut my eyes.
Damn. I'm so sorry.
I can't take any more. I can't hold him back. Forgive me.
That accursed gallery. Those accursed
Irene,
paintings. That accursed
I made a
Sarah.
mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter.
Well,
Except
what?
to burn everything. I never... Irene. I made a mistake. Irene. I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter. Except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
Another painting by Sarah Hawkins. One connected to the horrors I've discovered on this island.
What a surprise. I'm listening.
All's fair in love and war, I suppose?
Not now, sweetheart. I'd like to read this without some snoop looking over my shoulder.
Why did you just do that? Why'd you just do that? Oh, wait, I guess I was trying to...
Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
Go take a hike, Detective.
A strange Amerindian pendant.
That's kind of like the one down in the caves.
I
That's...
could use one of those.
Oh. Just medical stuff. How am I at? Stomach 4. Oh my god. What? This is an elder sign, that's all I know. It is a kind of encyclopedia of monstrous, unknown creatures. I'm beginning to believe that they exist. Damn. Oh, Jesus. I don't like hearing those voices. I really don't want to go in here. So I do something like that. Scary looking, man.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
There's only one thing I hate about this. Because of all the glitches I had to look at
These artifacts date from
a lot of
pre-Columbian
videos,
times.
so I kind of know. This is the only part I know about, but I know about some of them.
The man transforms an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
Trying to stay as far away from that painting as possible. You know something's gonna happen. You are not gonna have these just. Well, if it's in this other room, you know. Yep, there's gonna be something. Something's gonna go. Dang it. That's all you say, really?
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
I'm actually kind of scared. The one that it said, the one that I saw isn't even here. Oh, that's kind of scary. Kind of worried now. Really dislike that painting. Like it just gets my heart racing. It's either that one in the middle or it's the one on the other side. I don't know. The shorter time I have to deal with the shambler, the happier I am. Alright, that's a screenshot. I'm gonna keep taking screenshots, I'm sorry. I love this part. Oh my god. Okay. I knew he came out of the painting. I didn't know it was so wonderfully designed and really weirdly. Oh my god. Why you gotta look so weird? Dang, that was good. Y'all see that in the bottom corner? I'll get one more. I want a good thumbnail. The better the thumbnail is, the more views you get. And I know it's not true, but it is true. It really is true. It kind of sucks. I'm gonna go for this so I can be the best in any conversation.
What the hell was that?
Why do you look so stupid? Okay. Now, oh, Jesus. Am I the one that saw that? He looked really blocky, and I just stood there and just took it like a man. I'm like, you look so stupid. Oh, how do you skip? Oh, Christ. Oh, crap, I just took it out of the Windows mode. I don't know what key that is, game. Give me a break. I don't know what key that is. I don't even think this keyboard has that. I'm starting to think that. I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't know what the key that is. Are you kidding me? It's the space bar.
What the hell was that?
This whole time I've been struggling. Jump. God, that scared the living crap out of me, man.
What the hell was that?
Why do he look like really? I think it's just the way he is. But I don't want to think that like when you see him coming at you, he just looks completely stupid. All right.
What the hell was that?
Hi, please! I swear, I will burn your painting. Where is he? Oh, jeez! Why can't I see you? And why did the effects go away if you were that close? Why is this so hard? Now y'all see why I was looking at the daggers? Right, so he comes out of that door. Now it's kind of just me learning where he goes. God, that mouth is petrifying.
What the hell was that?
Why did you change? I'm starting to get confused. Am I supposed to run?
What the hell was that? Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger.
Sorry, I'm being so quiet, y'all. I'm so focused. Come on, please leave. Please leave before my dude has an anxiety attack. Panic attack, I mean. What? Oh god! Oh, so if he catches you, he'll just sit there and wait for you. Oh my god. Dimensional chandelier. I'm just gonna. Dang.
What the hell?
Wait, let me extrude this bottom weird thing. I don't know what it is. No, I don't want to read this one. That's the cursed book. I'll read that in a second. But I mean. It's in flipping visible. Hello? Look at my arm. Hello? Jesus Christ. So just looking at it, he has awareness of your being. God, I wish I would have... I'm trying to think, what am I looking for? Get in the freaking closet button! Damn. Probably just broke my E key. The key to get into a closet is E, and I probably just broke it. You know what I realized? I think I was smashing R. Sounds like... What I do is I do my index finger on W, shift with my thumb, No, middle finger on W, shift finger with my thumb, and I just spammy. Easiest way to get across. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to run to the other side. Can you go, Eagle Boy? I hate this effect. Like, I kind of like the aspect of it. It's a pain in the butt to see now. This is it. I think this is it.
I can use this dagger.
No! He was standing at the painting. I feel kind of stupid because every single video I've ever seen of this, I have been watching a few videos just so I can get a better understanding of this game. Every single YouTuber just edits out all their tries. Like, dang, I wish I could do that. I ain't got the money for freaking $500 editing software. I was looking at the prices of all that stuff a few days ago. I didn't know this, but you can get a free trial on every single one of Adobe's thingies. I'm gonna do that soon. Y'all will probably see a difference in video quality, and I'll probably do a face cam. I think it's good for a week, and I think for that week I'll do daily videos. Ready? No. One thing I'm kind of glad of is that I did one of the easiest settings. If you do any of the harder settings, he sees you if you just look at him. He could be looking the other direction. And, well, actually, that's happening to me. But he'll tear down this wall even if he knows you're in here or not.
Maybe I can use this dagger.
What? It looked all octopusy. Like... Oh my god, I'm so mad. I was looking for this book, seeing if this book had... This is why I thought that, because look at these weird tentacles. Guess I'm going to try every single night. And I also thought it would be it, because he stood in front of the painting, unlike he did with everything else. My big tip, just fast forward, please. Save me. good. I wish you could lean inside of a closet, because I can't see him right now, but I can see his head, luckily. He's one ugly Bicha Morosoka. I knew I should have examined the knives more. Can you move? I'm gonna fall out of this closet and scream, you better move. Oh my god. Could this guy be any more of a dick? Move! What a dick. My poor dude is yelling. He's so scared. Why aren't you getting in? It literally, he would not get in. I don't know what knife to use.
What the hell was that? Maybe I can use this dagger.
He's gonna get me. He's gonna get me.
Damn it!
He gets you every time. That mouth is disgusting. Only good. Like, design-wise.
What the hell was that?
See, like, once you get in there, you have... Wow.
Yeah, maybe I can use this dagger.
What? I had a feeling, come on, man. Stop doing this. I don't care.
What the hell was
Like,
that?
how many times am I gonna hear you say, what the hell was that? If you just walk, he doesn't see you. That's my next guess. After I look at this room one last time. This is it.
This dagger looks different.
Yep, this is it. He's not gonna... Yep, this is it. Yep, there we go. God, if only Kat knew. I know she's gonna come in here and think I'm crazy. No, 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 don't take me in that stupid dimension. Don't take me in that dimension. Cut it off, cut it off, cut it off.
What's the matter with you? You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller. I still got things to settle with Irene.
Awful painting. The Nameless Bookstore. I kind of like that name for a bookstore. That's kind of cool. Whoa, why is this taking so long? Somebody broke in. Watch this Drake dude's gonna come at me with like some little gun. Put your hands down, I'm the librarian. Oh,
Freud's The Interpretation. Where's the bookseller?
Oh, you best know I want to get so much medical. Let me turn on my DPI, sorry.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
They keep getting this. There's not many medical books, as I thought there would be.
What happened here?
No, I'm not gonna go there yet. If there's a reconstruction, then it's very special. See, look, I missed out on this. Look, I missed out on that. I would have missed out. Like, what am I at? Hey, look at that. I would have missed out. See, I'm smart. Ooh, wait, look, I would have missed out on another one. See, look, 2 points. Dang. What I just read, why is it not going up? I actually reconstruct inside of the place I need to reconstruct them. Actually, first let me check all the walls. I see that elder sign. Whoa, that's a lot of whispers. I don't like whispers. Check. There it goes. Alright, let's go. I think the mystery
Let's
thing is
start
behind the
over.
painting.
Where did they break in from? Blood. Seems like amateur work.
I have a feeling it was Jane or Charles, or whatever the dude's name is.
Someone tall left his footprint. A man, probably.
How dare you assume genders? This is 2018.
No sign of struggle.
2019.
If the burglar smashed this jar, it wasn't intentionally. Was he hurt then? What happened that made the... What killed all these animals?
Whoa.
What the... Charles Hawkins?
Charles! See, I knew it.
Looks like the symbol rejected Hawkins. What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
There's a book in there. Yeah, look, it's a book.
Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
Well, Drake.
Put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Watch, Drake's gonna be here. Oh. That's actually sort of impressive. I don't know why I don't want to check that. I feel like it has to do something with the story.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills? What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
The Key of Ren. Of course, Drake will know how to say it, but I think it's fine that my brother's name is Drake. Stop it. I don't like
Private left
that.
instructions on how to find the combination of his safe. Arkham editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of... How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. How many volumes are there in this collection?
Jesus, that's a lot of
Another
Arkham.
volume
I'm just
by
making sure I got
Arkham
them all.
Editions. Arkham Editions. How many volumes are there in this? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. How many volumes are
I'm
there?
sorry, y'all. Just
Another
make sure I
volume
got them
by
all.
Arkham Editions.
I'm not gonna read them right now, but I'll read them later.
Things are not looking good.
Why didn't you say that last time when I came in here, man?
A kind of chalice.
Goblet. I want Drake to pop up and be like, "What's up, my man? What you think you're doing?" Baby girl, what's your name? Let me talk to you, let me buy you a drink. It's gonna be like, I just recently watched the, excuse me, like a house with a clock on the walls. I think it's gonna do something with magic, because she's cursed. Necromancy. me just look around. Why are all these animals dead?
What a strange amulet. I have a feeling I better not touch it.
You say it's in your inventory. Oh, I'm almost 3. Come on.
Arkham editions. Never heard of them.
Actually, I'll read it with now. I really don't have to sell this riddle because I'm really bad at those. So, not riddle, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. What I have in my inventory. I think I sent you all these dang books. Life and Study in the Greek World.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Let me read the first one.
Another volume by Arkham Editions. Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
How many are there? Oh, there's 3. There's a microphone, however you say 'em.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
Nothing.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Oops, sorry.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
The Queen has little protection.
One, two, three, four.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
I don't know what that means.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was... What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
All the way around it.
I'm indicted to think that this one's 5. I don't know why I thought it would open. Man.
What did Drake say about this collection?
Read these real quick.
The Queen has little protection.
Three pieces outside the board. This one.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
5. Yeah, I suppose. No, wrong one.
Drake talked about a particular volume.
We go listen to him.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly...
Number 9, number 9, number 9.
I never tire of browsing through them.
So guessing 5. Oh wait, it was... background. Leviathan. Oh my god, it's like that one painting! A lot of people walking. The painting was. I remember doing the painting was just like that. Wait, no, why am I back at the Institute? No, I don't want to be here. Excuse me. I'm only going to go on for a little bit longer. The book was covered in human skin. Jesus. Watch it be like a fake.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What?
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do.
Normally
I
weird.
tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Very well. I'll examine him. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated.
I'm not even pierced, because look, I can't click on this. Like, I'm clicking.
30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
Probably know about half those
Severe
words were. And then she...
Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No.
Oh, Jesus.
This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie.
I want to
don't
punch this guy
appreciate
so
your tone,
hard.
nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
I've seen suction cups on his fingers, his falling body temperature, his dehydration. Had I only read the report, you know what I would have concluded, Doctor.
Do I? Tell me anyway. I'm curious.
He's no longer human. These are the attributes of an animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Dang.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
You'll keep Mum. Oh, you can see the suction cups. That's really weird.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
Watch out for the water,
the
Doctor.
way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answers.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
She said that so surprisingly. I'm gonna go find the bathroom. Bradley!
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh, there's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
He looks like a pit bull.
You too, Marie.
So his real name is Ethan, I have concluded.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost
Where did my
no
fiance
patience
go?
here.
I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I'll see to it right away.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
Oh. What state is he in now?
You should go see for yourself, Doctor.
This man, Edward Pierce. His file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
That's me. That's ya, boy. Skinny penis.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation. Let's hope I can go through the administration office. I don't have any business in the boiler room.
I'm gonna find the bathroom.
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, and Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
Why didn't I learn? I didn't learn any of that. Oh, cause I'm a doctor. I know
We've been waiting to be
everything.
restocked for weeks. The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
Hate to work here, Jesus. Deeping the wrong key. Stop it. Bathroom.
She's a witch.
Elizabeth? You alright?
That's where I wanted to go.
Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Come now. Don't let that witch sap your morale. We're lacking in qualified personnel, and she knows it. Her petty punishments won't last forever.
I'm trying, Doctor. I'm trying. It's just that sometimes I imagine she shuts down the water herself, just for the pleasure of harassing me.
Her time is much too precious for these kind of petty games.
Anyway, I've learned my lesson. I'll hold my tongue next time.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor. Everything all right, Dr. Colden?
All is well, Elizabeth, thank you. I was making sure the water wasn't cut off yet again.
Thank God, no. The water's running. I have no desire to call Donovan for help.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
I think looking at that pipe has to do with something. Okay, this game has really bad water effects. like some of the water effects are really, really good, and then that was just bad.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so Dr. Colden, here you are at last.
Hey!
This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination.
I don't know what any of that mean.
His binds left bloody wounds.
My mom would probably know.
He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
Those basement brutes tied him up too tight, and now he's hurt.
I keep trying to heal his wounds, but he reopens them.
Do you have a diploma as a nurse?
Excuse me?
So take care of this man.
That was a good one. Thanks, John.
What is the boiler room key doing here? The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
Keep that in mind.
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
Irene Sanders!
Mrs. Sanders?
She's dead. She's not breathing.
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Dr. Colden?
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What did you see there?
Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back?
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
I say bootleggers.
I'll just sleep a bit more.
I've never had to go to the hospital for any issues, and I pray I never do.
Please. My chest.
It's the fusion of a semi-physiological solution. Doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
How in the heck do you people memorize this stuff?
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do. Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless. Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured,
The door to the boiler room is locked. Where did I see that key? Ah, yes. The office in Block B.
Please take care of her, nurse. She's dead. I really think she's dead. I think she killed herself.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Not being rude, but you are not going to be able to turn that. I couldn't
can't shut
turn
this
that.
with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Using body, I probably could, but I don't know.
I can't shut this with my bare hands.
Grab
I
it.
need a tool.
Get your foot, put it right there, like on this little tiny edge right here, and just kick it down. Cause you are so ugly. It's like, look, with, what's the dude's name? Pierce, you can, what? I'm gonna be quiet for a second. I think sounds good. Oh, I thought that was gonna happen. I'm like, I'm gonna be quiet. Give me 1 second.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. Everything all right, Dr. Colden?
All is well, Elizabeth.
Thank...
Come now.
I'm just... Thank...
I almost want to talk to her just to go. See what happens. I've gone almost everywhere. Hey, this guy is done. Yes! Monkey wrench. Why is it called a monkey wrench? Like, I know the name of lots of wrenches. I've never heard of monkey wrench.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion. It's temperamental, if I understand.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
I'm so sorry. I don't want to be a jerk. I actually want to hear part of it.
Mrs. Donovan?
I'm busy. Elizabeth, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. But it's about the water.
What now?
It's off. It's not my fault.
Nothing is ever your fault. I told you to control the flow, even if I know it's not your strong point.
I've apologized 1,000 times.
At last, the missing files must be hidden here. I should go another way.
Why is this
Something is wrong with these
boat
masts.
so weird?
It's some sort of puzzle. I've unlocked something.
Wow, that was... What? I'm just gonna say that was extremely easy.
Conclusions. Section number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins.
Sarah Hawkins.
The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later.
I think this is the ministry item.
Prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection. I must go back to the basement. Syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
Mental disorder linked to an exposure of works of art. Dang. I thought that was the old hag. Why is she not there? I wish I could turn it again. That'd be pretty funny.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
I've never heard somebody push so much air through their nose. Why do you have such a long cigarette? Like... I just don't see the reasons. Yes. These dang heels click on the metal so loud.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
No. I'm gonna do a little more. Knew it. I freaking knew it. That's Drake.
If you're gonna shoot me,
At least have the
decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around.
What is the next?
Slowly.
Namaka? I don't know what it's called.
Talk, filthy thief. I swear I'll shoot.
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead.
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait! No one knows the occult better than me.
The occult.
You might need my help.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go! Rescue the doctor!
Thank you, Drake.
Well, I hope y'all enjoyed. Please like, and subscribe. I'm stuck on the stupid carpet. You enjoy. Please hit the like button and subscribe. It means the world to me. It shows I want to see more of this. And well, peace. Cause I'm about done a good 2 hours of this, I think. I don't know how long it's been. I usually have a timer. I used to actually have a specific YouTube branded timer. Not it was fake branded, but it was YouTube branded. It was the funniest thing. Some toy from Korea. Just there. It said YouTube and it was a timer, and I used to use it. So I'm trying to. Peace, y'all. Oof. No, I need it to stop.